Detroit's opening lineup. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Harris and Durant together in the middle. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Tim, we're in the middle of a grueling NBA season. What's a challenge the fans might not realize?
Well, it's just that grind, BA, mentally and physically. Trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
Now here's Harris. Thompson passes to Harris. Durant the screen. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. First shot won't go. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. Here's Eason. Knocks down the long J.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Kevin Durant, just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Rockets, Smith, Jabari Smith Jr. One shot.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Now here's Ivy. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Ivy against Eason. Thompson passes to Smith. Left side Durant. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Durant. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Durant.
Easiest work of the night for Durant. He barely had to elevate.
Harris with the assist.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Eason. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Houston working the ball around. Thompson, a screen on Ivy. 5 on the clock. Thompson passes to Eason. That shot, no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Harris. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
The free throw drops for Harris. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Şengün. The putback. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Ivy. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Durant, the pass to Cunningham. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
An open look for Smith. And another miss by Houston.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Pass to Cunningham. Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Thompson, a screen on Smith. And here's Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
And he drops the first.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Adams checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Ivy.
Well, as the son of a coach, you know Jaden Ivey knows this game inside and out, and he makes very smart decisions.
Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Here's Durant. Here's the 3. Durant with a rebound.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's Harris. And rejected. To get back on track. And the layup by Durant. Durant's got 5 now.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Pistons trail by 5. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Detroit, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, I think for Detroit, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. Thompson, a screen on Şengün. Here's Harris. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
Houston leading by 3. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Out to Thompson. Pass to Eason. Outside Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 7.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Harris outside. Durant in the high post. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. His first shot attempt. Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Offensive rebound. He's off on that one. Pistons trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Şengün. No points so far. Outside Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to NBA.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Thompson, following the score by Detroit. 4-3. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 5. Outside Eason. Durant against Durant. Left side Durant. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Time to get hype. Everybody, it's the Pistons Hype Squad. Here comes the Pistons Hype Squad. Tell them to love, man.
Checked in for the Rockets. Sheppard comes in for Eason. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Cade Cunningham. Here's Cunningham. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Ivy. Durant with a screen on Thompson. Inside. And Durant with the basket on the assist by Ivy. Durant's got his 2nd basket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Durant finds Thompson. Here's Sheppard. Six to shoot. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Cunningham. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Durant, defended by Thompson. Durant with the bucket.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Ivy. Grabs a miss.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Pistons trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. He goes up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Detroit has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Harris on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
The Rockets lead by 9. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Robinson in for Ivy. And then for Houston, Tate comes in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. Pass to Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Sheppard, covered by Durant. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Durant flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Tate grabs the board.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Number 1, Detroit.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
For the Pistons, Klintman's checked in for Durant. LeVert comes in for Harris. And Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün checked in for Tate. Here's Sasser, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Sheppard. Still no points. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Klintman.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Sasser. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's LeVert. That shot missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Adams finds Şengün. Here's Okogie. And here's Sheppard for 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Now Sasser. Shoots over Sheppard. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Marcus Sasser is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Caris LeVert, and it's Jones in at the power forward position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. And Detroit making a change here. Reed's checked in. And great passing so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Sheppard. He's scoreless. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside, Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sheppard. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's LeVert. That one falls.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's the dance game. Get ready, everybody. You want to see us up on the screen and show us your best move. Ready, let's go! Shake it!
Clintman's checked in for Reed. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
And you look at Smith. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Now here's Şengün. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Jump shot is good.
Sheppard is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
LeVert outside. Pass to Sasser. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Finney Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Finney Smith. Dorian Finney Smith. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Clintman. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pistons trail by 6. Ivy passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Adams. Here's Sheppard. Driving in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Sheppard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Good on both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pistons trail by 6. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Sheppard. And again, it's Detroit converting. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Check out Şengün with the tricky pump fake. I mean, just getting his defender in the air and then attacking.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Şengün. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Şengün.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Kevin Durant in for Finney Smith. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Now here's Cunningham. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll go show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last.
Holiday's checked in for Houston. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Pistons, third.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Ivy against Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
First one falls for him. And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. And both free throws good for Ivy. Houston leading by 4. Durant looking around. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
That one misses.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Good on the second one. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 6. takes one from 10 feet. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Durant, the pass to Okogie. Pass to Capella. Here's Okogie. Ivy defends. Here's Sheppard. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Sheppard's got 7 points.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Up top, Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Sheppard. He's got 7. Capella, the pass to Okogie. Here's Sheppard. Stewart defends. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, Sheppard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Sheppard taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Amen Thompson's checked in for the Rockets. Second free throw, no good. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Ivy. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Stewart outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And stolen by Stewart. Thompson right side. Harris up top. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Ivy. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Houston leading by 7. Thompson outside. Now Şengün. Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Cunningham outside. Here he goes. Thompson outside to win the drought. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Şengün, high post. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Detroit making a change here. Durant's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Sheppard.
Kevin Durant. 1 shot.
Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Harris. Over Smith. Harris misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Durant. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Thompson finds Smith. Outside Eason, and here's Capella. Smith outside. Thompson, a screen on Durant. Here's Smith. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Smith's got 5.
And an intelligent play there from Smith. He keeps his head even with the shot clock running down and saves the possession.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. For 3, here's Harris. Back to Ivy. A shot to stop the run. The Rockets pull it in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, so are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw is good from Durant. Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson. So he gets them both. And here's Harris. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Cunningham outside. Durant with a screen on Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. Here's Durant. And the dunk by Durant.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Durant's future in this league.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Durant is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Here's Durant. Shot clock at 3. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
At the line for the Rockets, Durant. Kevin Durant. 1 shot.
Pistons trail by 20. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ivy passes to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left in the second period. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Ivy outside. Detroit moving the ball around. The 3. Stewart, that one's good. Stewart's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Back to Thompson. Down low. It's Eason with the jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
1:11 left in the second period. Harris outside. Durant with a screen on Durant. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Durant.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Durant makes for an easy target on the lob.
Houston leading by 19. Outside Durant. Outside Eason. On the wing, Thompson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Eason against Ivy. Clock at 6. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Continuing to improve his jumper. Ivy's teammates encourage him to take shots like that. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Cunningham, left side. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the Set Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this year.
Wait. What makes you the expert?
Because I was in the three-point contest. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I was there.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Rockets.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset, but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Here's Durant. Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Now here's Durant. Here's Şengün. Good. good.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Harris on the wing. Back to Durant. Out to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Eason. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. And here's Thompson for three. Thompson pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From downtown, that's good from Durant. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 30.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Cunningham. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The Rockets, #1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Now off the inbound. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 90 seconds into the second half now. Stolen by Ivy. Harris against Smith. And Harris throws it down.
That's a nice burst of quickness and the added power on that drive by Harris.
Here's Thompson. 9 points in the game. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Had a miss there on the triple.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Thompson scanning the floor. Deflects the pass. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping him.
And the Rockets with possession here. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Durant. And he gets it to go.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
4th personal foul.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons.
At the line for the Rockets, Durant. Kevin
Mind the lane. Mind the lane.
One shot.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
I'll give a big hand. The Pistons break this move.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Houston. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
When I look at the Rockets, inconsistency has plagued them this year. When they're on, they look unstoppable. But when they're not, well, that's when the problems start.
Well, they're still right there in the hunt for that top spot, and they believe there's still another level in which they can turn it on.
Now here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Well, you know, he's been around the league a really long time, but Tobias Harris still performs at a high level every night.
He hits the second from the line.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Thompson against Cunningham. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Shooting 1.
Second personal foul. Team second.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
Durant. Kevin Durant. 1 shot.
1 shot.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Monday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now here's Durant. He's got 36 points. And he makes it on the layup. Durant's got 38 points.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Pass to Durant. Harris on the wing. And here's Stewart, covered by Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ivy. And again, no good by Detroit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ivy against Eason. Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Harris. Baseline jumper. Durant, no good. The Pistons have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Ivy penetrating. Oh, they get a hand on it. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now here's Ivy. And here's Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Stewart, a screen on Eason. Here's Ivy. Eason pulls it in. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Thompson. Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And Tobias Harris is just a team-first player.
With the assist.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Here we go, crowd. Time to get loud for some free teams. Who wants the team start? Attention fans, we got T-shirts. It's coming at you. So make some noise. You don't want one. Make some noise. Only the loudest fans. Only the noisiest fans. Go get T-shirts.
Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. Second is Kevin Durant.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, traditionally, a small forward's role was defined differently, but these guys are focused on ball movement and creating quality looks.
Now here's Eason. He's got 5. Over Ivy. Eason can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Pass to Cunningham. Clock at 4. The baseline J. Thompson with some nice D. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Smith passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the dunk by Durant. That gives him a double-double.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Detroit. Back to Smith for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Ivy outside. Pass to Stewart. Harris outside. Eason against Ivy. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Thompson. Rebound Detroit. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 11 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Harris. 7 points in the game. Looking to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
On the drive, Ivy just blitzes the defense. They don't know how to respond and end up fouling.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
And so he makes both from the line. The Rockets have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Sheppard. Ivy defends. Pass to Green. From the arc. On target from range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ivy outside. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's a really nice job that time, drawing the defense in. Harris earning that whistle.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
He misses the free throw. Tate's checked in for Green. And the second free throw is good. Here's Tate. Pass to Adams. Here's Sheppard. Ivy defends. Here's Tate. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Detroit has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Ivy passes to Harris. Ivy is screen on Tate. To the middle. Harris finds Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Houston has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Tate. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Ivy fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Sheppard. Outside Tate. Here's Okogie. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Okogie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, the Pistons shooting just 36% in the third. Ivy passes to Durant. Harris on the wing. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Durant.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Durant is a terrific alley-oop threat.
Houston has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And Detroit is shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Back comes Houston in transition. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Offensive interference. No basket.
For the Pistons, Klintman's checked in for Durant. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. And Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, Cade is in command of this offense. He knows exactly where his guys are and when to get them the ball.
Houston's shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Outside Tate. Inside, to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Now Cunningham, give him 8. Pass to Robinson. Stewart outside. Here's LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Stewart, no good. Here's Sheppard. He's watched by Cunningham. .41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Sheppard's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. LeVert outside. Pass to Klintman. Right side Robinson. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Tate to the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. The layup misses. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Karis LeVert is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Fires the 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Holiday with the ball. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
At the line for Detroit, Sasser. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Misses the baby hook.
He got the look he wanted. I think he rushed it a little bit.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart finds Robinson. Now here's Sasser. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Up and in on the layup. Sasser's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And Houston has possession. Outside Finney Smith. Here's Sheppard. Sasser defending. Pass to Adams. Houston working the ball around. Now here's Holiday. He's watched by Cunningham. Houston with another miss.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here's Finney Smith. Here's Sheppard. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in, and then for Houston, Şengün checked in for Okogie, and it's Kevin Durant in for Holiday. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Durant against Robinson. On the wing, Durant. Over Robinson. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 40 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Stewart, a screen on Şengün. Here's Harris. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Durant. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. And the shot goes down.
There's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
The Rockets lead by 22. On the wing, Durant. Robinson defending. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Durant. Kevin Durant. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Şengün against Harris. Driving inside. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 9th assist of the game now. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
For Detroit, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. It's Stewart, high post. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Sheppard, and there's Cunningham on the assist by Stewart.
As a scorer, Cunningham is equally comfortable from all 3 levels.
Houston leading by 23. Outside Durant. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to LeVert. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Here's Durant. Now Şengün. Back to Durant. 3-pointer. LeVert with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Picked by Stewart. Robinson passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. And a nice finish on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
From the elbow. No good, off the front rim. Pistons trail by 19. Pass to LeVert. And here's Stewart. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Cunningham on the wing. LeVert outside. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Şengün. Harris misses. Houston leading by 19. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Robinson.
It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Team second. At the line for the Rockets, Finney Smith. Dorian Finney Smith. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
So for the Pistons, Durant, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. And then for Houston, Eason comes in for Adams. And it's Amen Thompson in for Sheppard. Both good from the line that time. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Now Thompson. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Houston working the ball around. Now here's Durant from behind the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ivy outside. Cunningham outside. Now Harris. Back to Cunningham. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. Durant. And the dunk by Durant.
You have to put a body on Durant. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Thompson against Durant. Over Thompson. The Rockets with another miss. And here's Detroit. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. To the inside. Durant with a steal. Thompson with it. Here's Durant. Şengün with a steal. Here's Durant. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Now Harris. Bucket! It goes!
Well, you can't waste fast break opportunities, and Harris knew that. He found the look he wanted.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
On stage, here we go. Time to get loud now for your Detroit Pistons. Yes, sir.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Thompson with a steal. Oh, the stuff!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. 13-point lead. Oh, it drops in!
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. Now Durant. Clock at 6. Now Cunningham. Ivy fires. Durant. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
And this team really counts on Durant for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
The Rockets lead by 13. And it's Thompson penetrating. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Rockets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
That free throw, no good. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Durant. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. Robinson, he's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Sheppard. Sasser defending. Now Holiday takes a three. The three is in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Shoots from 12. Not that time. And Houston has possession. 17-point game. Here's Sheppard. Holiday surveying the floor. 6 to shoot, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons basketball. Substitution on the floor.
.23 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Thompson. Outside Harris. Durant with a screen on Smith. Now Durant.
Tobias Harris with the assist.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all I expected, man. I'm glad that, you know, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.